Listen, for the next 14 days, I'll be staying in 5 unique off-grid cabins. Holy! With one goal in mind, to start and complete one massive painting. No internet, no power, no distractions, maybe not even a toilet. It's gonna be interesting. You see, I've had this dramatic autumn-themed painting idea for a while now, and now that spooky season is upon us, it's just the perfect time to try to take it and bring it to life. There's nothing better than sitting inside with rain and fog outside, sipping some tea, doing some painting. I feel myself relaxed already. To make this journey a bit more exciting, I'll be rating each cabin in terms of vibe. Does it inhabit the essence of fall? Is it spooky enough? Nature? Is it remote and beautiful? Or just kind of sad? Accessibility? How hard is it to get there? Toilets? Because, well, let's be real here. Off-grid toilets can be interesting. And finally, overall rating. Is it the ultimate painting location? I have packed a bunch of painting supplies, massive canvas, all my gear, and it's kind of heavy, not gonna lie. Is it gonna be worth it? Let's find out. Hopefully yes. Now, our first cabin is a good 6-hour drive from here, so we better get going. All right, folks, it's cabin time. Woo! Cabin number 1. This is where the road ended, so I suppose we have to walk there. I think it's this trail, so we'll see if there's a cabin at the end. Yeah, Nori, let's go!
Man, the hike to the cabin was pretty much all uphill for like 2 miles.
God dang. And of course this sunset is made even more enjoyable by listening to my panting. At last! Wait, I think I see it. Oh my god, it's so cute! Our home for the next 3 days. Dude, look at that freaking view! I'm gonna put in the code and I'm not gonna tell you. I'll say, what was the code again? I mean, look at this place. So cute.
By the time I'd settled in, it was pretty much dark outside, so no painting tonight. Just dinner in the sunset. I mean, look how cute this is. Then we all got some sleep, and now I know you've all been waiting for.
Shut up, get up. There, now we can chill, okay? For now, I just want to get all my painting supplies set up so I can finally start to soak in some inspiration. Time to break open the canvas. Always satisfying and a little bit scary. We're all set up. Just gonna do a quick little coffee break first. Marsh coffee. A distinct taste. Okay. Our goal is to complete this painting by the time I'm done rating the final cabin. Let's just soak in this absolutely gorgeous view and get started. Another absolutely beautiful sunset. I think it's time that I give you the tour. We got a sofa corner, table, a bed over there, and for some reason there's a TV on the wall here. I think it's powered by this wind turbine. That's right next to the toilet. Over here, we have the kitchen with a good old gas stove. Very nice. All that remains is to check out the toilet. Okay, we got some animal skins, some pretty decoration. Oh, hey, we got a light. It's always the styrofoam toilet seat. I think I would give this toilet a 2 out of 5 stars. Well, actually, you know what? Let's give half a star for the wet wipes. Let's get back to the painting. Look at that! We got all our base colors, the composition, everything is in. I mean, there's still a lot of work left, but I think this is a pretty good start. There is one thing we have to do before we leave, and that is the rating. First off, vibe. While we've been here, I think we've just been too lucky with the weather. Like, it hasn't even been slightly ominous. Only sun and beautiful weather, like, ugh. Give me that spook. So when it comes to vibe, I'd give it a 3 out of 5 stars. Nature! That one, easy. 5 stars. Accessibility. It could be worse. 3 stars. We've been through this. Toilet, 2.5 stars. All in all, I had a magical, incredible stay. I mean, look at this adorable little cabin. Waking up to that every morning is surreal. It's out of this world. On that note, 5 out of 5 stars. Definitely recommend. But hopefully, we will find some more spoopy vibes in other places. And oh yes, my camera is dying. Yeah, the battery situation has been intense. And I really gotta charge them before the next one. Okay, see you at the next cap. Oh, that's it! Holy, look at that location! First impressions, so freaking cute. I think before I start unpacking my stuff, I just have to get a fire going because it's really freaking cold. Burn, my friend, and burn well. After I'd gotten that fire going, I was just exhausted, man. Basically, all I could muster that night was fetch some water, make food, crush Hansi and Yahtzee. Okay, that's a lie, because we both won. And go to bed. Ideally, I would like to stay outside to paint in nature. The problem is just that it's raining. A lot. Huh, I think this is a pretty good setup. And now we just gotta do it, Martina. Painting time. Had a good night's sleep. It's been so windy this whole night, and right now it's just a full-on snowstorm out there. And it's blowing so much that the toilet seat is just it's just hovering like a little magic plate. So freaking dumb. Okay, back to painting. What I want this painting to be is this dramatic scene of a warrior fighting this massive worm-like creature, and there's just lots of motion and wind drama. It's not going great. I think I'm gonna go in, paint over it, make it more blue in tone, and also make the sky here a bit more dramatic. Let's paint! The joy of being off-grid. Just me, my painting supplies, the nature. But even out here, staying connected and protected is important. You see, sometimes I need to look up some reference images or, you know, share my art. But connecting to random Wi-Fi networks can be risky. Even in the middle of nowhere. Who knows what's lurking behind these networks? And that's why I use NordVPN. With NordVPN's threat protection, I don't have to worry about malware or trackers or annoying ads. It's time to travel
virtually. Bonjour from France.
Konnichiwa from Japan. Hi-san from Norway. With access to over 5,000 servers worldwide, I can be anywhere I want, anytime I want. And with NordVPN's meshnet, I can securely access my files back home, so all my resources are always at hand. So whether you're hopping between off-grid cabins or just browsing at home, NordVPN keeps you safe and connected. So make sure to check out nordvpn.com/nerdforge, because there you can get 4 bonus months with all 2-year plans. And if you don't like it, they have a 30-day money-back guarantee. And back to the project. Good morning, everyone! Can you believe that this was basically fall just 3 days ago? And now it's just full-blown winter. I'm at least happy we have the sun here today when we're gonna go back down. But of course, before we leave, there is time for the rating. Beginning with the whole toilet situation, I mean, it was pretty small, but clean. I kind of liked it. But the walk from the house was very long, especially in the dark. So that kind of detracts it a bit for me. So I'm thinking 2 out of 5 for that. And next up, of course, nature here. Holy crap, freaking majestic. 5 out of 5, easy. And not to mention the vibe, like it's been just creepy, and not to mention the snowstorm last night. Perfect painting mood for sitting inside. 5 out of 5. Accessibility, it's been a 5-mile walk to get here, and I'm not looking forward to shuffling through the snow for 5 more miles. 2 out of 5 for me. I love this little cabin, it's adorable. This has been a 5-star experience. Mwah! And Nori's just been loving it here. Look at this dude, so happy in the snow. But we have another cabin to see. On to the next one. So long, cabin. Bye! We made it to cabin number 3. And this one is actually quite big. I mean, let me show you. These are the toilets, the old toilet, main house, guest house. Very pretty, very aesthetic, very cozy. Let's go inside. First off, we have a Nori, a curious little boy. We got a huge bedroom, a dedicated washstand. We got a spacious hallway, another smaller bedroom, and finally, the main room. With a pretty big kitchen in classic Norwegian hytte style, this massive dining table, and of course a nice little chill corner in front of the fireplace when it gets cold. Is it just me, or is rocking chairs kind of like inherently a bit redneck? I'm sorry if that offends anyone. It's just when I sit here I want to say yay yay! Anyway, we are ready to paint. Last time I looked at this background I thought I was happy with it, finally, but Martina, why are you like this? Keep on painting, keep on painting, keep on painting, keep on painting. Now, if you made it this far into the video, you might be wondering just what is the inspiration here? Like, what's the motivation behind this whole painting? Beyond just like, cool warrior, fighting, very big giant creature. Awesome. Well, this painting is just one small part of a much larger project that Hansi and I have been working on for a while now, and I really want to reveal it so bad, but it's still in the very early stages, and it's too soon. You can find it at nerdforgesecretproject.com. Anyway, I was just about to make my first morning batch of coffee, and it turns out I didn't bring enough water. We're gonna go down there, because there's a waterfall down there. Back to make some coffee. It's not too bad. Way better than the marsh coffee. Not as good as the mountain water. It'll go down. Bing, bing, bing. I just booked the final 2 cabins. The next one is gonna be so nice and very different from what we've already been to. And the final 5th one is very, very unusual. Never been to anything like it, so I'm very excited about that one. But you know what that means? It's rating time. First of all, the vibe. I think this has been pretty spot on, pretty perfect for what I wanted. Like, it's been cold, it's been eerie, it's been creepy. I can't give it anything else but 5 out of 5. Freaking love the vibe here. Next up we have nature, of course. For me, this is like a 4 out of 5. Pretty cool, but not my favorite. Accessibility, well, the door's right there. There's my car. It's a 5 out of 5. And of course, we have toilet number 3. 2, in fact. One modern one, but there is just a certain charm to this really freaking old toilet. Like, this is in fact so old that people have been doing their business there almost all the way back to when the US was founded. There's history in these walls. Gotta love a crooked little door with a sneaky little peek hole. We got the classic styrofoam toilet seat, a bunch of inscriptions on the wall. And is that a bird's nest? I think that's a bird's nest. For me, this is a 4 out of 5 actually. Number 4.
This one was pretty cool actually. It's like right next to this massive lake. It's got a big deck with sun chairs and everything, a big dining table so I can fit all my imaginary friends. It's got 2 solar panels for lighting. There's even a boat that comes with the cabin. Huh, that's kind of cool. This cabin was the first to have an indoors incineration toilet. Never seen that before. Kind of scared of it, honestly. I mean, it burns your crap. We got 2 bedrooms with bunk beds, a shower, a nice little kitchen nook with beautiful views, and a drain sink. Woo! Another big dining table, fireplace, staircase, more beds. And the best part is from up here I can look down upon everyone. And yeah, I thought I'd have a bit of time to paint this evening, but after having dinner, I was knocked out on the couch. Again. When will I learn? So I ended up deciding once again to wait till the morning to get my painting gear set up. Once again.
There we go. We are all set up and ready to paint. Alright, tis time for lake water coffee. It's not as good as the mountain water one, but definitely better than marsh and waterfall coffee. Coffee break's over, back to the painting. Okay, finally got the liquid mask off. That only took like 2 hours. So now it is time to start the most difficult part of this entire painting, which is of course painting this serpent monster and the character. Let's do it. It is time for the rating. First of all, vibe. This wasn't really the kind of vibe I'm looking for. I feel like it would be the perfect summer cabin, but for the spooky fall vibes, not so much. So for me, it's a 2 out of 5. Next up, nature. I don't know. We got pine forest, we got a big lake. For me, this is just kind of mid, like a 3 out of 5. When it comes to accessibility, our car is parked 100 meters up that way. It's a 5 out of 5. And finally, we have toilets. And we got a bit of a situation going on here because there is a combustible toilet inside the cabin, but the thing is it needs power to run, and well, there's only solar panels here, which in the winter in Norway can be pretty unreliable. So to make a fair comparison, I opted for using the outhouse this time, not because I didn't know how to use the combustible toilet and I was a bit nervous about that. This might be the least nice one yet. First of all, can we appreciate how crooked and charming it is? Actually kind of cute. I don't know, it's not as clean and nice as the other ones, so probably my least favorite yet. And also, it's far away from the cabin. Toilet, combustible one, has to be a 5 out of 5. The outhouse, more like a 2, so on average, 3.5. I think that's fair. All in all, freaking love the cabin. Very cute, very demure, very mindful. Oh, I hate that meme. I would give my stay here a 4 out of 5. It would definitely be 5 in the summer. But now, we are moving on to the final cabin, which I am so freaking excited about. So let's get going. Woo! The final cabin, and this one also, there is a little bit of a walk. It's like an elusive forest spirit. It just appears and runs away. Oh, I think I see it. Dude. That's so cool! Cabin number 5, the final cabin. It's a freaking treehouse. How cool is that? It's so tall. It's much taller than what I thought it would be. Like, I really want to take a look inside. What a freaking view! Oh, Nori. All right, let's see what we have here, dude. This is so cool! Look at the angles of this. It's so weird. Nothing is straight in here. I love it. Got a bedroom, sleeping spot up there, I think. Fireplace, kitchen, and oh, this cozy corner under this window here. Dude, this is so cute. The view out the kitchen window is so cool. We're just up with the treetops. Look at that. And there's even this super nice balcony on the front here, overlooking the lake. Alrighty then, no time to waste. Let's get the painting set up. It's getting way too cold to stand out here to paint. Like, my hands are falling off, so I'm gonna move back inside. Oh man! Today is actually the final day of our adventure. I can't believe it's been 2 weeks since I started this little adventure, and man, it feels like I've been gone forever. Like I've lost all touch with civilization. Freaking love it. You know what that means? We have a whole ass painting to finish. Just 2 quick little things before we start painting. We gotta fetch some water to make some coffee and check out the toilet. Luckily, not too far of a walk to get to the outhouse, because it is right here. Toilet number 5. Freaking royal family, baby! We even got the dual pooper set up, so we can switch them up. Very nice. Window, also like that. At last, I can stare at the royal family while I'm doing my business. I mean, this outhouse wasn't too bad, but it had the royal family. Hello! Of course, it's a 5 out of 5. Now let's get some water for the coffee. Oh! That's pretty good. All right then, that means it is finally time to finish the painting. Let's go. Nice! The painting is done! Oh! I might still add a couple of details here and there because it was kind of hard to see in the dark while I was painting last night. But man, it has been so nice to be here on this trip to do this painting and just focus on that. I'm so grateful for this experience. But we're going home today, and of course before we do that, there's one more thing left. The rating. Starting with the vibe. And I was going to give this a 3 in the beginning, but now when I woke up this morning, there has been some good fog on the lake, so 4 out of 5. Nice and spooky. Next up, of course, we have the nature. And, well, I like the forest, I like the fog, I like the lake. Thing is just that there are so many nearby cabins. It's a little too crowded here for my taste, so 3 out of 5. Then we have accessibility, and, well, it was just a 2-kilometer walk here. Not too bad. 3 out of 5. And at last, toilet. We've been through this. 5 out of 5. Overall, though, I had a great stay here. Very unusual and unlike any cabin I've been to before. That's a bonus. Just too many people. So it's a 4 out of 5. So long, cabin. It was nice knowing you. Oh, man. I'm looking forward to showering, my own toilet, and civilization. I'm just fully rejuvenated to start new projects back at the workshop. I'm so freaking ready. I'm going home, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo! Hello there! I've actually been back for a couple of days in the workshop, and I did in fact go back and add a little more detail to the foreground here. I think this might be my favorite painting I've ever done. I think I found 5 very different cabins, and I enjoyed all of them in their own way. But I think if I had to pick the one ultimate place of painting inspiration, it would have to be cabin number 2. I mean, up in the mountains, super remote, eerie and dark and creepy. It was just perfect. Now, if you enjoy these kind of videos, remember, leave a comment, subscribe, all that jazz, you know the drill. At least I had an absolute blast, and now I cannot wait to get started on more projects, like vibrating with creative energy. Thank you so much for watching, and of course a massive thank you to our patrons, you wonderful beings. And now it is time! Let's have a look at